Welcome back to Century Farm, April 1st. And we are going to be getting our stuff going here because we have a lot of work to do. Feed the puppy. And first thing I want to do is check on the cows, make sure they're going good. We have a little bit of manure, that's not too bad. Oh my goodness, they've all grown up. Okay, that is cool, I love it. Alright, so they are completely out of food. But we need to put some in there. So let me grab the Massey and we'll throw some feed in their bunker. And looks like I forgot my toolbox out here again. I'm gonna have to take that and put it in a different building because it keeps coming out, sitting in the middle of my yard like a ghost is moving it for me. Alright, let's go ahead and get this. Quick alteration. Oops, sorry. Hit my mouse with the cord. And I just ran over my own dog. Dog, you need to not sit in the middle of the yard. Grr. Alright, well, we'll make it work. Get this in here. And the winter cost me a lot of money. Leasing fees and all that good stuff. Really took a big chunk off my income. So we need to sell some more silage bales and see if we can't get this herd growing in here. I see my bulls are very happy. They each have a couple females to mess with, and we should have babies not too long from now. I'm hoping. I need to get some more straw too. Oh wow, I have 3 bulls. I didn't realize I had that many. I think I might sell a couple of them so I don't end up with crazy amount of herd. Alright, we'll get them a couple loads here. And I'm going to look for a vehicle that is like just a little tractor trailer setup that I don't have to keep backing back and forth in here. I would like to have like a little tipper truck, if that makes sense. Just a little one, not very big. And then I could just go back and forth with that, feeding them, instead of having to you know, go back and forth constantly with the tractor and trailer setup. Alright, so one more load should do it completely for them, and that'll be happy campers. And I'll throw down a few straw bales, get them figured out. And then I need to get on the horn and talk to somebody about getting that static line in here, because I'll have enough bale sales to get that filled, or get that in place. That'll make life a lot easier to get that going. They are full. I'm just going to back this back underneath the spout and leave it. There we go. Let's go ahead and put this away, grab the skid steer, and we'll bring a couple bales down to them. Get that squared away. then I need to haul or load up a load of bales and take them down to the sale down to Larson's and sell them. Get the money for that. And let's see, I need to eject a couple bales from my storage. And we want straw. We're gonna put out 3 for now. That should be enough, I think, for the cows to have a healthy amount of straw. And they're gonna start kicking out manure faster than you can blink and slurry. So we will have plenty of fertilizer for this year. And then I need to get the pigs switched out, sell the current ones, and bring some others in. And let's not go over the edge with the Massey. Would not be a good idea. Need another bale? I don't think they do. I'm gonna jump down here and just try to nudge this to see if they need any more. Nope, their straw's full. I'm just gonna leave it sit here and then run around and grab the Massey. So that takes care of the cows. Those are all done, ready to go. I didn't check the bulk tank to see how much milk we had. Let me do that on the PDA here real quick. Let's see what we have for... oh my, we have a lot of roosters and chickens here. Let's see. We have... it doesn't tell me on that screen. Does it tell me on my screen in here? Oh, milk 15,000. So that's something we can move too. Get me off the wall. Is get ourselves our milk tank and move that down to the cheese factory and get some cheese being made. That'll be a good thing. So we have a lot of stuff to do here. Got to get the fields plowed up, get them ready to go. And I see the weeds are in with a vengeance here. Let's go ahead and switch out the tank on here so I can use the little tank that's on the back to go down and take the milk down to the milk factory or cheese factory. Change this out. End. Oh, wrong one. That one. Alright, and we will switch to the other back. And I can't back worth a darn today. Let's try that again. There we go. Get the milk tank on the back of there. And then we will go ahead and park the snowblade right over here because I don't feel like doing another 50-point turn to get right squared away. All right. me out of the thing. There you go. Yeah, because our fields are solid weeds. Oof. That's not going to be good. Okay. Anyway, let's get ourselves a load of milk, take it down to the area, and we'll go ahead and get that. Okay, so we got 2,000 liters. We can run down there several times. It's a very short trip for us, so it's not bad at all. And our grass will be ready to mow in a couple days. That'll be first level of first level of getting new crop bales in. That'll be nice. And where is my road at? Back there. Oh well, we're just going to sneak across again. But I'm going to go up over here. And I talked to Evelyn. She said I could lease that field for no problem at all until I could get the loan paid off, and then she wants to terminate the lease. So that's the big thing. It's a big field just north of the farm, and it should give us a lot of income because I plan on growing something on it that's going to net me a lot of money, something like canola or soybeans, so we can earn quite a bit of stuff here. So I'm hoping that everything gets going. Okay, get this over here. Get some milk going in the cheese factory. And these guys probably need food and water. Yep, we need water. And we need... Their food is not going down. What the heck is going on? Are they not eating? Water, base food, 7,000 puberty. They're counting up in health, but they're not eating anything. What the heck? I've had to redo the map again. When I started January 1st episode, I had rebuilt the map for a third time because of a Windows update that BSOD'd my computer. And everything seems to want to store their data files on the computer. So, not quite sure. Go get some more water for them. Trees are starting to get ready to go. We'll have all that stuff before too long. And hit that again. Okay. Let's just keep moving here. It's going to be a little bit of a slow start for the year, but we'll get it figured out, no problem. And we'll get all of the stuff going. That'll be a good thing once I get the horses taken care of. But they're not eating anything but hay. They're not even eating their hay, which is weird. And I'll probably open this and fill it. That would be a good idea. Alright. Get this in there. And then they should be taken care of. I need to figure out a way to get that feed and stuff figured out, because that should have been almost empty by now. Hopefully something didn't break my game again. I am so tired of this game always giving me issues. I would love to have a farming game that would just run super smooth. I've always had issues with it. Between saving games and, you know, maintaining save games and stuff like that, I've always had problems with it. Alright, we'll get them some water. Actually, what I think might be happening is this hay bale might be close enough that it keeps that full. That might be what's causing it. No, open the door, please, so I can get the Henry out of here. I never thought about that. It might be close enough that it's keeping the trough full. Let me get that out of there. Let's see. Of course, I gotta hit everything in sight. Really? Get over here. Alright, now I need to move the bale over so I can get a hold of it. And yes, I'm going to use super strength just to get a hold of it and pull it over. Because now that it's nice out, I can move it further away from their trigger and not have to worry about having that in the way. Actually, we're going to take this over and feed it to the sheep, because we need to take a little bit over it to the sheep, I think, too. They're probably ready for more food. Ugh, I can't drive today. Let's try again. Yep, they were ready for more food. Okay, so they're good to go there. We shouldn't have to do any more for them. And they're producing milk. Not at a fast rate, but they're producing milk. So once I get a few more sheep in there, it should be really good. And then we'll see if that moving that out of there takes the gives me room to feed the horses some oats so they get their full benefit. We'll see if that works, because that may have been the issue. I'm not sure. Okay, let's get this into the production facility and get that moving. And I gotta turn on the trees and the other stuff, get that going. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna back this right into the facility. If I can drive better than I did the last time, I crashed into doors and everything else here. Alright, so we've got that in there. Let's go ahead and get that figured out. If I have rennet, I have 8 liters. That should be enough to get it going. So let's go ahead and get this started. I don't remember where that is. Alright, so we are going to do Manchego. We're just going to do that. Activate it. Alright, we're making Manchego cheese. It should pop up right there. Pop up right over here. There we go, finally. So what we need to do is put it in here as we produce it, and then once the tub is full, we take it over and sell it. So as you can see, it drops it in there. I need to order some more rennet, which I'll go get later on. But we've got that all going. I think the sheep are good to go. What we should do is bring this over here, over there too, and get that producing so we can get some extra monies. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. And come on, get off the ramp. I want to get in there with the little Henry. That pallet of sheep milk, get that into the production. And with luck, we should have lambs this spring, hopefully. See if we can scoop this up. Nice. Perfect. That's going to work really well. Except for looks like it's going to fall off any second. But whatever. It works. At least I'm not super strengthening it. Alright, now. Get this door open. Get this backed in here. And that's done. Nice. Now, we should be showing that we have a little close to 4,000. Yeah, that's close. Yeah, because it's already kicking stuff out, so we should be good. We'll do that. And are we out of rennet? I'm going to have to get some rennet fairly soon. But anyway, everything is good to go. Check the water on the trees and the maple syrup. Make sure those are going good. Actually, let me do that before I put this away. That's right, I emptied the storage on that, and I don't know if they need anything. Where is my triggers? I can never remember where these triggers are at. Alright, I gotta turn the triggers back on. I'm tired of looking for everything. No, not contracts. This one. Interact zone markers. Alright, so get this going. We'll get this producing. And we'll put some, we'll change this over to fertilizer once I get that going. We're going to go ahead and get the syrup farm started up. And I'll go get some water for these. After I drop the forks off. Water tank. We'll top off the sheep while we're here. And then we'll get the other tanks going. And this is an extra large tank. I am using it because everything takes a lot of water. And I don't want to make 10,000 trips. Okay, they're topped off. Alright, that'll get started. And then we'll go get a tank of water for the apples. As soon as I run into my fence 50 times. That always works. Okay. Oops, wrong spot. It's over here on this side. Ooh, I forgot to close the pony's spot. Alright, I need to close the pony's spot here. And put my water tank away. Holy cow, I'm falling apart here. Ponies, you need to move. I really hope Giants fixes the climb over everything problem they're having. Unless it's intended. But if that's intended, then they need to make an option where people can turn off climb on everything. It's really annoying. And I'm just going to start talking to you guys like I'm doing a normal playthrough because I'm tired of doing stories. So it's enough that I'm doing the playthrough and continuing what I have with the scenario. Get both of these orchards going. I don't remember which one I just put the water in. I think it was this one. Let's go down to the other one. Alright, there we go. Both of those should be up and running. Okay, that's running. Where's the trees? The trees are up here. We'll get some manure down here to get the trees going properly. But they are going just fine for now. Actually, they could each use another tank of water. We'll put 2 more tanks of water in there real quick just to keep them full for a while. And then we will bring some manure down and I'll switch it over to manure production. Or I'll get fertilizer for them. My next priority, though, after getting this taken care of, is to get a load of silage sold so I have more cash to do what I need to do. And I'm going to fill up the big Tex trailer because I will be producing another cutting of hay very soon. So, or cutting of silage and hay very, very soon. So I won't need to have completely I can't even think anymore. Sorry, guys. I won't need to keep what I have on hand, or I'll just keep a few. Because I still have like 60,000 in the barn, so that should be great plenty for a while. Okay, get this full. Get them going. And the sheep will be making milk and babies. Horsies should grow, hopefully. Okay, so we have plenty of water in that one. So we'll get 1 more tank of water for the other trigger. And then we're going to close up down here and go work on the regular farm. Get stuff going there. That should be good to go. I'm going to dump the last little bit in there, and we should be done with water for a while. Alright, we're all full. Let them produce for a few days, and then we will go ahead and get all the fields ready to go, get them fertilized, get them dug under so they are not full of weeds anymore. All that good stuff. Park this back over here and in the shed. Then we'll get going. This little Henry, though, is going to be the best purchase after I run over my forks. Yep, after I run over my forks. I just want to sit them up. Stop, will you please? This is what I'm talking about. Everything you go over, you climb over it automatically. And it's driving me crazy. No matter what it is, you immediately climb on it. Go through doorways, you climb. It's like, oh my god. Alright, shut that off. Alright, let's go back to the farm. And I could bring another load of milk down here, which I might do, but I'll do it off camera. because I need to get a little bit of work done around the farm now. Get me a load of bales on the big techs and get that going, get that sold, and then we will get a little money ahead, and we're going to get that static feed mixture. Can't talk today, sorry about all the ums. Get the static feed mixture going and get some mowing done. Lots and lots of stuff to do now that it's spring. And hopefully everybody's fields will kick in, we'll have contracts to do, we'll have all of that good stuff. I'm hoping, because we could really use everything. I think with me fast forwarding time like I did through the sleeping menu and then setting the starting at December, I think it messed up the time schedule, so I'm hoping everything clears after a few days of play. If not, I'll make it clear, one of the two. So, anytime you mess with the time advancement and stuff in this game, it just messes with everything. It just, makes a mess out of it. Because everything's in different stages of growth now, and it's just crazy. Alright, get this back here. We'll get the load of bales done, and my grass will be just about ready to go. And I might just leave this canola and barley growing and just get a crop off of them, because they're both doing good. I just need to fertilize them, I believe. Growth stage 2 of 8. Yeah, I need to get some fertilizer on them, I think. And the grass will be ready to harvest shortly, so I can get a load of bales again from that. So yeah, we got a lot of work to do. Lots and lots and lots of work. I could move the ponies back over here, but they seem to be content over there. Plus, I don't want to spend another $800 to move them back over. So we'll just leave them right there for now. Alright, just park this in here for now. And I need to hook up to the big techs. I love the sound of this truck. Oh, holy cow! I won't need to go get more pigs. The pigs had lots of piglets. Holy cow, did they have piglets? Okay, yeah, did not expect that. Hey, that works. We can have a healthy pig farm now. Holy cow. Yeah. Get hooked up to this. Get ourselves a load of bales hooked up. I'm just gonna go here. That should be good. I'm gonna check on the cows and see if they had any babies, because I did not expect the pigs to have babies, but hey, that works. How much slurry do I have? No babies for the cows yet. Okay. I don't know how much slurry I have in there, but I'm sure I need to get a slurry tanker pretty soon. Okay, let's go get the Massey. We'll get some bales loaded. Take them up to Larson's and get us some money. Money's always a good thing, and this trailer's going to be in the way. I'm going to move it. I'm going to have a little more maneuverability room than that. So let's go right... Look out, puppy. Right there with it. Looks like a good spot. take this single out of the way because it's not lined up like I want it. So, do this. See if I can do this. Fine maneuverability. Not hit the other ones. But can I scoop up a second? Maybe. Nope. Alright, well, we're just going to put this on the trailer then. Ugh, this thing is so sensitive on steering. I really need to work on my steering, get that thing straightened out. I could hook up my steering wheel and stuff again, but the steering wheel is more work than I want to work with right now on here. So it requires a lot of setup and a lot of fine-tuning to get it just right. And with the computer problems I've had recently, I'm not even going to try it. So it's just not worth the hassle. Almost on the verge of tipping, but we'll make it over to the trailer, I think. Alright, up we go, up. Enough to clear. But I'm gonna rearrange here so I can get this in the proper position. No, don't even. Fine, be that way. Crying out loud. I shouldn't even have tried it. But, you know, you gotta live dangerously once in a while. I may have to mod this skid steer because the brakes on it suck. I might edit it to make sure the braking is, when I hit the brakes, it stops instead of rolling 15 feet before I'm ready to go with it. So I may do a quick change on that. I've been doing that with a lot of my mods. I've been modifying little things about them, like not bumping horsepower or anything, but just adjusting brakes and adjusting sounds, and, you know, especially when they have like a hot rod racer for a tractor. It's like, no, come on, guys. Only way you'd have that is if you had a tractor pull tractor would it sound like that. So I've been doing a little bit of editing and map making and working on everything else. So working on my first map conversion just to see if I can do it to get everything working properly before I tackle my own map. You know, full-fledged map. So kind of using it as a guinea pig, so to speak, so I can learn all the triggers and, you know, setting productions up and that kind of thing. And if I'm successful, you'll see a map come out. Up, take them up to Dale, or not Dale, Larson's, get them sold. And I got one higher than the other on the forks. That's always a good thing. No, it's not, because you're going to be a pain and roll off. Stop it. Will you turn on so I can get a hold of you and move you back up where you belong? Grr. Alright, let's tie these down so they quit rolling off. And I can't get in the thing if I have that on. There we go. Now I'm going to put this bale down and hook onto the other fork, so I don't have to fight with trying to get it in line with the fork in the way. Try and get a little closer over. Doesn't help any that I'm crooked on the forks. That doesn't help at all. Alright, well, you rolled into place. That's a good thing. There we go. Alright, a couple more bales, like 4 more bales, and we'll be full enough. I'm not going to push it. let's do this. So I have a little bit of wiggle room in the height. Yeah, that oversensitive steering really makes it hard to drive some of the equipment on here. I need to get that adjusted so I don't fight with it constantly. Alright, we'll take this top one off over here and get 2 more. We're just going to set this one aside for now. Can I drop you in between? I doubt I'll be successful, but I'm certainly going to try. Good enough. Get my last 2, and then we'll go up to Larson's and sell these. Give me some money. And I'm not worried about when peak selling time is, except for the grains and stuff I'm going to have. That's the only thing I'm going to worry about, peak selling times. Like I said, when I get more familiar with modding and stuff like that, I'm going to be making my own custom crop calendars for like North Dakota and Minnesota and, you know, Midwest, because most of the crop calendars that exist now are not correct, nor is the amount of crops being grown, or the types of crops being grown in this area correct. Because in North Dakota, we do not grow cotton. Will you get off the fork, please? Thank you. Darn little bugger. Get back up there. Alright, did that other bale stay on? It did. Okay. Alright, so most of the stuff was done with a vehicle instead of super strength, so that should make a lot of people happy. And we will go over here. And almost crash. Alright. I'm going to pull this pallet of eggs out of the way. For some reason, their pallet spawning does not work correctly, and I'm not sure what it is. No matter how many days I leave it sit, they never get more than 1 thing of eggs on their pallet, so I'm not sure what the deal is there. But we'll figure it out. Alright, so let's get these down to Larson's, get some money for them. And if I get enough money, I'm going to put the static line in. If I don't get enough money, I'm going to apply it to the loan. Larson's. Let's see, what are you going to give me for some bales? $1,800 for a bale. Nice. 16,000. Okay, that is not going to be enough to buy the static line, I don't think. Let's double check pricing on that. It's up here in there. Production. I think it's under... Oh, it's 22,000 for it. For a cheaper one. Okay. 20,000 for that one. 35 for the real fancy one. Let me look and see what that looks like. That actually might work pretty good in that spot. Let's go back to the farm and figure that out, because if I'm going to do that, I'm going to go ahead and just buy it and get it in place so I can make everything faster production. And I do have it approved by the state, so We'll do that. And then we're going to take a look and see if our grass is ready to go, and we're going to start mowing our grass. And if I need to, I'll sell another load of bales to try and give me enough money to keep functioning here. Because I'll have a nice round of pigs to sell here soon. That'll be nice. I'll be able to sell a load of pigs, or the 3 original pigs at least. I'll be able to sell them, get some money off of them. Once the babies are a little bit bigger, we'll leave them till the babies are like weaners kind of pigs, wean pigs, whatever they call them, of weaning age is what I'm trying to say, I think. Okay, get that unhooked. Park our truck. And then let's take a look at that TMR mixer, because that'll eliminate the leasing fees for me on that other mixer, because I can just get a little tipper and throw it in there. Alright, so this is a space I want to put in, and if possible, I would like it to dump right in here when I trigger it. I don't know if I can get that to work though, but let's take a look. Productions. Okay, so we've got, oops, that's a pig feed. This one, which would probably work if I put it like right here. Might actually work. I mean, it's not a big deal to make our own. This one's 35,000, which actually looks really nice. What about this other one here? What about this one? That one I don't like as well, because I just don't care for it that much. But it would work a little better if I can get it lined up just right. I could set a trailer right in the back of the thingy. Come on, turn just a little bit, will ya? Thank you. I could set a trailer right underneath the spout and then just tip directly into the thingy. What's this last one? Forage mixer. Not a fan of that one. Let's do this one. We're going to turn it around and we're going to put it right here with the spout lined up, so I just have to back a trailer underneath it and then dump it. Yeah. I think I like the look of that. Bam! Alright, we have ourselves a mixer. And then I can go ahead and mix feed all day long if I want. Nice. And it doesn't detract from the look of the farm either. I like that look. Yep. Alright, so then I'll need a tipper underneath here, which I can just use the little trailer I bought not too long ago, the one I bought for feeding pigs, which was, I think, 4,000 units, I think. Where is that trailer? Did I forget to rebuy it after the crash? I think I did. I think I forgot. But I can use this too. No, I can't use that because it doesn't take silage. Grr. Alright, let's see. I need a trailer, a little trailer that has the ability to dump from that right into there. So an auger wagon would work nice if there's one that has an auger on the right hand side instead of on the left, which I don't see any that are on the right hand side. They're all on the left. Okay, does the gravity wagon that I have in here, does that accept silage? Because if I position it right, it would go right in. I could always use this trailer for dumping it. That wouldn't be so bad either. This is the one I was looking at. It does take TMR. All right, so that's on the wrong side though too. I need it on the right hand side. Everything dumps on the left because of, the driver can see what's going on then. All right, so let's see. This one takes 8,000, which is okay. This one here does 6,000 for more money. I think I'll get that little red one that I had before. And this one only does 1,500. Yeah, or 1,600. All right, so we're going to pick up this trailer. We're going to go ahead and just buy it. I'll pick it up when I get a chance. Sure, we'll do 8,000. That'll tip nicely underneath that area. Upper attacher, we're going to do the red trailer again. I detest green. So we're going to do that, and we're going to buy it. Okay, so now we're set up to make TMR. I got a trailer there. I can dump bales and everything right in here. I can still get to the trigger. That's not a problem at all. Perfect. Now I don't have to mix, and I can return this. Return. Yes. Okay. Okay, so we do not have any least problems, right? Products right now. Crying in the beer. I cannot talk today. All right. So we got that done. Pigs. How big are the babies? They're another week or two, and we'll have the babies. We can sell the mamas. That'll be a nice chunk. The cheese will be ready. The chickens are gradually putting out stuff. I don't know why they're not producing full pallets like this. Not quite sure. Milk, we're pretty much done for the moment. I've got a bunch of that to spread. I need to find a poopy spreader and a slurry spreader. Do I have a bunch of slurry in here? Slurry, yes I do. So I could spread slurry also, if I can get the words out of my mouth. Okay, so let's see. Where's the slurry tanks? Slurry, fertilizer, slurry tanks, there they are. I'm going to just lease a slurry tank, I think, because I don't have that much slurry yet that I need to have one of these big monster trailers. Is this a spreader? Fertilize the field. Yeah, I could rent that from the area and then, or even rent one of these long enough to spread my slurry. I am not going to be buying a slurry tanker because it is way too expensive. So we are going to do that. Let's look at manure spreaders and see what I have. 28, 33, 50, 1,500. Older John Deere. That should work. Or I have a Lizard brand one there. Okay, so this is a 3.5 meter capacity, 3 meter spread. A Roland has a 12 meter spread, but that's also a lot more money. What does this John Deere have? Has a 5 meter spread. Sold. All right, so we have 2 trailers up at the shop to go get. We have cows taken care of. We've got everything done there. Okay, let's go haul that equipment back. And then we're going to start plowing that field back here because it's loaded with weeds and it hasn't been planted. So we're going to plow this one up. Oh, I can also get this going too. What does this need to get going? What does that need? Vegetable gardens. Okay, so I think if I remember right, the selling of these, the strawberry jam is the one that sells for the most money, if I remember right. So we'll get this going too. I need to get a little water tank or use the gator to fill these. So we're going to do that a little bit. Then we can make our own jam. That'll be fun. So we got a lot of productions going here. I should be able to pay off that $750,000 without any problem, if I can just keep my head above water financially. So we're going to be good. Let's go get our equipment real quick. And then I'll spread what I can of the manure and slurry on one of these fields. And I'll check into leasing a slurry tank or two, a slurry spreader, so I don't have to buy one at this point, because that would be a major expense that I can't afford right at the moment. But we can at least get the manure spread. Get that done. I need to get some more straw to the pigs, I think, too. And then we need to see what shape that other field is in. The field just north of our farm. See what that needs to have done to it. Evelyn said she was getting ready to plant it when I called her, but she didn't say if she was going to finish planting it or what, so she didn't tell me that. But we'll check it out here in a second. I need to get a little more cash before I start leasing fields, though. Alright, get these guys going. Good thing it's a little short trip. Get this home. This will work perfectly underneath the TMR mixer, so I can just dump it right into the silo. I maybe could get that mixer to dump without this, but I'd rather just do it this way. That way I know it's going to work. So we'll park this in place so we can do that. And I gotta kind of watch my recording time here so I don't get too many hours worth of recordings to edit. Okay. Park this in place. And I think I'm going to park it facing this way. I think. No jackknifing. This is why I go through and edit the vehicles and stuff, because some of these vehicles do not have decent brakes on them. Which most people would have their brakes tuned that it'll stop it within a reasonable amount of time. Come on, don't go sideways. Oh, come on, behave. That's where I want you, kinda, sorta. Good enough. Alright, so that's in place. Now we need to go get the poop spreader, get that set up. I'll worry about loading that later. I just gotta get it home. And I need to buy some more rennet too, because our cheese was low on rennet. So we're gonna buy a couple bottles of that. Get that down to the location. Whoa. And I'm gonna fix that steering on these things, because the steering is so sensitive on the controller, I'm barely touching the stick. And I go flying, so I need to adjust that. And I'm already down as low as it goes in-game, so I don't know what I can do for sure to fix that, but I will figure it out. And, okay, you don't go that way. And we're going to go ahead and get the rennet while we're here. A couple bottles, maybe 5 or 6 bottles. So we can keep our production going now that we have it. Would be nice to keep going. And there it is, rennet. Oh, I have to buy it by bottle. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That should keep me going for a long time on rennet. Whoa. Okay, I get to lift them one at a time. Awesome. Alright. And hopefully this will tie down so I don't lose them on the way home. Kind of be nice if it was in a case instead of individual bottles. Kind of be nice. I might have to just throw them in the... You know what? I'm just going to do that. I'm going to throw them in the back here. Oh, it's not going to let me. Grr. Alright, well, we'll hopefully not lose these on the way home. I may have to bring the gator up and get him if I lose him. Get out from under. That interactive productions is nice, but it's kind of a pain when you gotta keep doing everything by hand. It's nice. I like the idea of interactive, but the individual bottles and stuff, you know, it'd be nice to have the option to have a barrel of this, or a case where you just take the case in there and do it. But, you know, can't always have everything. Because if you're in a full-scale production of cheese, you wouldn't buy individual bottles. You'd be buying by bulk to save money. Will you get in the vehicle? Crying out loud. Alright, these should stay put, I think. Nope. I'm gonna have to drive easy because the first ones are gonna be sliding all over. Take her easy so I don't lose the first few bottles that are in the front of the truck. Usually there's, you can just drop things in like the trailers and things and not have to worry about them. But this one has like a collision on it that you can't drop anything in it. Don't fall off bucket. And I just lost it. Where did it go? Oh, it's underneath. Come here. Come hither, I say. I'm going to set it right there. So hopefully that strap will hit it this time. Okay. We'll get this home, and then I'll throw all these bottles in the gator so I can take another load of milk down there, get that going, bring these in for production, and then I'm not sure what we'll do yet. I know I need to do manure fairly soon, which I'm going to park this manure spreader right over yonder after I crash. I'm going to park it like right over here for now. Alright, that's good enough for that. Bring this back over here and switch out this. We'll take that off the thing as soon as I get the water filled on the gardens. We'll get that done. And I think we got water in our little water tower here. Yep, we do. Good, good, good. Get that going. And I'm getting charged for water. Okay, that's gonna stop. Alright, yeah, I'll take this load, but I'm not taking any more than that. And I need to reset my free water mod, obviously, because I'm not paying for water on my own property. That's silly. Okay, so we'll do some more of that in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and restart the game with the new stuff on it, and then I'm going to stop this recording and start a new one. And yeah, we're going to do that. So anyway, we're back into the summer. I've got seasons turned off so I can actually get something done. We've got lawn to mow, we've got fields to spread, we've got poop to spread on the fields, we've got it to move it. We've got all kinds of stuff to do now. So we should be able to get out of the debt and get moving very, very soon. See you later. Bye.